All right, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Athan Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. Okay, it's I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And this is the Florida Lashawan Qadash class. Okay, so just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna put some stuff on the board and then we'll get going. Okay, just bear with me for a minute. Hang tight. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see if I can get this a little closer. It's a little better. Okay, Shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatham, Yahweh Shemal Atham Bashim Yahushai. Okay, it's the Florida Lashawan Qadash class, I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Okay, and every Friday we come in, we come out, and we try to give Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians back their heritage, okay, their native tongue, okay, which is the Hebrew, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Okay, I put on the board here some information, words. Okay, the new thing tonight is this number. I put a number up here. Okay, and also got some scriptures next to certain words. Okay, and we're going to start going into like the Tanakh, which is the Hebrew scrolls, basically. And it's the Hebrew Testament, the Old Testament, okay, which is written in the Assyrian, basically the Hebrew. We read both the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian, okay, because 2022, all we have in publishment and mass, numbers is the Assyrian, okay. So we go ahead, we get the, I'm gonna grab one. Okay, we get the Tanakh, okay, which is basically published in the Assyrian, okay, which is right here. Okay, this is the real Hebrew right here. Okay, so this is the ancient Hebrew, okay, and this is the Assyrian Hebrew, okay. So in the Tanakh, you're going to find it's going to be in the Assyrian. Okay, so we have scriptures here that you can go and read and find, kind of match up the words with, with the Tanakh here. Okay, so we have some words here that I put up that comes up very often in the Tanakh, the Old Testament, which we read every Saturday. We come in and we do the Sabbath service, okay, where we sit down and we read, the ancient Hebrew out of the Tanakh, okay. We study and we read so we can, take back what the Most High gave us, okay. It's a spirit, okay? You have to be in the spirit. You have to be in the same spirit as the Most High was. You have to be in the same spirit as Christ was, okay? And that is being separate, okay? Being a holy nation to our power, okay? And in order to do that, we have to walk the walk that he gave us to walk, okay? We have to do the things that he gave us to do. We have to keep the high holy days and the traditions that he gave us to keep, okay? And so part of that is speaking our original language, okay? The Lashawan Qadash, which means holy tongue, okay? This is the language that the Most High Yahweh gave Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So we come out every week and we try to educate our people. We try to, help us take back what the Lord gave us, okay? And so part of that is, putting out words in how to pronounce them, how to spell them in the Hebrew, okay, even in the Assyrian, okay? And like I said, the new thing is the number I have here, which correlates with the basically it correlates with the concordance. Okay, you don't have to get one of these. You can download an app on your phone or something like that, and you can put in certain words. Okay, and the concordance will pull up the word and give you the meaning, and and it also certain concordance will give you the scriptures where the word is at, and so it helps you be able to find the word, what it means, where it's at in the biblical text. Okay, so you get context. Okay, so we got so far I got about 7 words up here. Okay, I'm gonna go through them. You can copy this stuff down. You can see the number for the concordance that match with the word. Okay. Okay. Okay, so to get it started, I'm going to do what I usually do every class, and that is go through the sounds of the characters, okay, that is associated with our Hebrew language, okay, basically the alphabet, the Hebrew alphabet, okay. So it's Ab, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Taza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Tha, okay? Those are the sounds that are used in the Hebrew language, okay, to communicate, to communicate. This is the sounds that and the symbols that we use to create words, okay? Just like any other language, okay? This is the original language, so every other language stems off our language, okay? So, I'm gonna give you a minute to write this down, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll go through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. First word is who. Okay. First word is who. And in the Hebrew, the proper pronunciation for who is Maya, Maya, okay? You have the Ma and the Ya, okay? And it's two separate sounds. You can see the connectors, okay? Two separate sounds, Maya, okay? And if you go to your concordance, you will find it at 4,310, which is pretty much in the back of the book. Okay, so the first word is who. Maya in the Hebrew. Maya is who. Okay. Then we have what. Okay. The next word is what. And the pronunciation in the Hebrew for that is ma. Okay. Ma. You have the ma and the ha. Ma and the ha, which are together. So you're going to drop the A at the end of the ha, which is just going to make it ma. Okay. What in the Hebrew is pronounced as ma. Okay. So we have who, Maya, and we have what. It's pronounced ma. Okay. Ma. Not maha. It's just ma. Okay. You put a little ha at the end, but not a maha. It's just ma. And you put that ha on the end. Okay. Ma. Okay. The Hebrew word for what is ma. And I pronounce these words and I try to do the pronunciation so you at home can do the same thing. Okay. You want to pronounce them. You want to practice saying these words. Okay. If you know what I mean? I'm giving you the way how you say it. So you want to pronounce it and practice speaking the Hebrew. Okay. That is how you're going to get comfortable with it. That's how you're going to get to learn it. That's how, you know what I mean, it's going to become easy to you, okay? Familiar. By saying it, reading it, like practice makes perfect, okay? So you want to, as I'm saying the words, you can say the word, okay? You want to practice saying these words, okay? Because the pronunciation of these words are different than just regular English, you know, okay? So you want to practice saying them and get used to these sounds, okay? Okay, get used to these sounds. Ma, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, ta. Okay, you want to get used to the sounds, and then you get used to putting them together, okay? And then in certain instances, you have to leave off certain sounds on each sound. Like here you have if these two were separate sounds, it would be maha. But instead it's just ma, okay? Because you're leaving off the A, okay? Because this is one sound, okay? Ma, okay? So you want to get used to doing that. Okay, so the next word is where. Okay, where. And the Hebrew word for where is maya. Okay? I'm slaki, I'm sorry. Aya. Ya. Okay? You have the the ya, and the ha. But again, the A is dropped off at the end because here you can see the connectors. Okay? Over here, you have the Assyrian. Over here, you have the ancient. Okay? So you can see that the is by itself, and the ha, Salakia, and the ya and the ha are together. Okay? So it's ya. And it's that little ha. It's not the whole ha, but it's a ya. Okay? Ya. You put the little ha on it, okay? It's not a whole ha. It's just a ya. Okay? And you're going to see that a lot in the Hebrew. Okay? So that's why I'm saying you have to try to practice saying these words along with me, okay? And get used to saying them and, going through and being able to pronounce these words, okay? It's going to help you being able to read the Hebrew, okay? So it's ya, okay? Where is ya, okay? Ya. Okay. Then we have when. Okay. When. And now with this one, you see all three sounds are separate. Okay. So you have three sounds here, and you're going to pronounce all three sounds individually. Okay. So when in the Hebrew is ma-ta-ya. Ma-ta-ya. And you have to, flow through it and try to say it all at one time. Okay, it's gonna get easier when you get familiar with it. So at the beginning it may be mataya, but it's mataya. Okay, mataya. You gotta try to flow through it. Mataya, and you see these. These are the sounds you're gonna make right here. The ma, the ta, and the ya. Okay, mataya. You're gonna pronounce each sound separately. Okay, mataya. Mataya is when. So if you say mataya to someone, you're saying when. Okay. Just bear with me, I'm trying to find it in the concordance. When. There it is. Okay. So what do we got? Another thing is when you go through, and if you download a concordance, it's going to show you in the Bible where the word when actually takes place, or where it comes up in the Old Testament. Okay, because the New Testament was written in the Greek, so it doesn't. We don't have that translated in the Tanakh. Okay, so the word for when is mataya. Okay, and a good example is these precepts that I have written down right here, you can go to these precepts and it will show you the word if you have a Tanakh or not. I mean, you're going to be able to pull it up. Let's see what's the first one. Bear with me for a moment. Okay, there it is right there. So yeah, it would be the first precept, Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 6. Okay. Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 6. Okay, I don't know if you can. Let me see. Let me try to show you on my app where if you can see it, but the word is right there, Mataya. Okay. Mataya. Okay. And I'll read it. Okay. Okay. And the king said, Nehemiah chapter 2 and verse 6. And the king said unto me, the queen also sitteth by him. For how long shall thy journey be? When wilt thou turn? So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. Okay. So the word is when. Okay. And the king said unto me, the queen sitteth by him. For how long shall thy journey be? And when wilt thou turn? Okay. So it pleased the king to send me, and I set him a time. Okay. So, like I said, the concordance, you can find that in the concordance, and it'll just pop up all these precepts where this word actually is in the text. Okay. It's also in Psalms 49 and 8. Psalms. The Mayan. Mathaya. Okay. It's also, you can find it in the book of Psalms. Okay. So all these precepts, these are just a few precepts where you can go into the Tanakh or the Bible and you'll see this word when, okay? And this is just, one example of being able, how you want to look up words or get the context of a word. Let's see, Psalms 2. Psalms 101 and 2, I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto me? I will walk within my house with a perfect heart. Okay. Okay, so the next word we have is why. Okay, why. And that word is pronounced madawa. Okay, madawa. Madawa. We have 3 sounds and they're all individual. Okay, so again, it's going to be madawa, madawa. Madawa is why. The word why in Hebrew is madawa. And again, you want to get used to pronouncing and saying these sounds, putting them together, okay? So you want to try to, say the sounds and pronounce them. Practice makes perfect, okay? Practice makes perfect. Okay? Okay, then the next word is how. Okay? How. How in the Hebrew is, I didn't put the connectors on this one. Okay. Yak. Yak. Okay. Yak is the Hebrew word for how. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes to go ahead and write all that down. Then I'm gonna take that down and put some more words on the board. Go ahead and take this down. Okay, so I just wanted to bring out this one example that we have here, where you can put, you can kind of change. The Hebrew is like that. You can have different words and it means the same thing. Okay, and that's almost like just like black people talk today. Okay, we have different words and it means, you know, the same thing. Okay, you know, so, you know, you can say, you know, somebody's on fire. You can say they hot. You know what I mean? You have different words to say this for the same meaning. And this is one example of that, okay? The word how long, okay, is going to be I.S.U.P.K, okay? I.S.U.P.K. And it means when, but it also means how long, okay? I.S.U.P.K. It still means when. This is the root word when, okay? But you put that I in front of it, and it actually, it can read how long, okay? When or how long. It's the same thing. It's just different. You just put the I in front of it, okay? And that's the Hebrew, okay? You're gonna see that, and you know, you might read Matthiah, okay? You might read I.S.U.P.K, and then, but you don't see when. You'll see how long, okay? And it might throw you off. You'll be like, I thought Matthiah meant when. It does. It's asking you how long, when. It's the same thing, okay? So you're gonna find that when you're reading through the text. Sometimes you're gonna see something, and you're gonna, okay, this word means when. But then it says I.S.U.P.K, and you're like, why does it not say when I read it in the English? Because if you look at most of the apps that we have, it'll have the Hebrew and the English right next to it, okay? Or in the Tanakh, okay? Some Tanakh just have nothing but the Hebrew or the Assyrian, but some of them have the Hebrew and the English. So you can, you know, like look over and kind of check and see what it is that it's saying in the English. Okay, so you might see I.S.U.P.K, but you won't see when. You'll see how long, okay? And don't get thrown off, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. When means how long. It's the same thing, okay? So that's just one example that I had in my notes that I wanted to share with y'all, okay? I.S.U.P.K would be how long. But if you just put Matthiah, it would be when, okay? So don't get thrown off if you see, you know, if it's a little different, obviously it means the same thing. If somebody say, how long is it going to be? They're asking you when. Okay, when is it going to be? When is, you know what I'm saying? When is it going to happen? How long? It's the same thing. Okay? So don't get thrown off when you see that. Okay? That's how black people have been communicating and talking and, you know, dealing with each other since the beginning, okay? Same word means, you know, it's the same thing, different word, okay? And here you have, you know, the root word is when, but if it's I.S.U.P.K, it's gonna say how long, okay? And that's just, you know, basically the translation, okay? Being translated from the Hebrew, you know, to the English or whatever. So don't get thrown off when you see that, okay? When you see in the English, it says how long instead of when. It's the same thing, okay? It's just put the I in front of Matthiah and it's how long. Same thing. When? How long? Okay? So that's just one example I wanted to put up there and share with y'all. So you know, just give you an example of something you might see, okay? Let's see what else I got over here. Genesis 3:13. Bear with me 1 second, pulling up the scripture. 3:13. Let's see. Okay, I'll try to get to this one with you. Let's see. All right, let's see. Genesis chapter 3 and verse 13. Make sure. What have you done? Okay. And you see, it's so crazy. Okay, not well. English, you write from left to right. Then I'm going to put it up in the Hebrew, and it's from right to left. Okay. So let's go ahead and get it. I. So we go to Genesis chapter 3. If you have the Blue Letter app or any kind of other Tanakh app that you can pull it up, Genesis chapter 3, verse 13. And it reads, and the Lord said, and the Lord God said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Okay, so what we have here is, in the Hebrew here, what we have is, what have you done? Okay, and one of these words should look real familiar. We just went over this one a little while ago. The first word. Remember when we put that up? That was the second word we had on the board. What? Ma. Remember, ma. Okay. And then the second word is a ah. Grab that real quick. Just bear with me. I'm just trying to double check something over here. Okay, so Genesis chapter 3 and verse 13. And the Lord said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? Okay, and as you can see, it's in the text, in the English text, it says, what is this thou hast done? Okay. But in the Hebrew, what you would, if you know, it's the same thing, but it's saying, what have you done? Okay, instead of what has thou done, it's what have you done? Okay. What have you done? I was trying to get the root word for done, but I couldn't find it right quick. So, but if you have the app, okay, you can see it's right here. Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K. Okay. I.S.U.P.K. Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K. which is, what have you done? Okay. And then, okay, so this is you have to understand, this is okay, when they translated this, this was more, what do you call it? Can't think of the word. The Old English, okay? It was thou and stuff like that, okay? That they were saying, instead of now, they'll say, instead of thou, they'll say you, okay? What have you done? Not what have thou done, okay? So when they translated this, it was in the Old English, but today you wouldn't say, what have thou done? You would say, what have you done, okay? And that's what Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K, okay? What have you done? Okay, and this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we do every week when we're reading the Hebrew in the Sabbath service. Okay, every week we go ahead and we read it in the ancient, and then we'll turn around and read it in the English. Okay, and as you can see, this is just one of the translations, you know, that you can break down and find. You know, you just have to know, you know, the root words. Okay. Okay. So what have you done would be Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K. Okay. Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K. Okay. Ma Za'ath I.S.U.P.K. Okay. This is just, you know, an example of what we do every week in the Hebrew class. I mean, in the Sabbath service. Okay. We come in and we read and we translate it into the English. Okay. And this is what we're working towards, being able to just read this and know what it means. Okay. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of work, but you know, that's what we're trying to get. That's where we're headed. That's where we're trying to be at. So if you have, children, new generations coming up, you definitely want to try to get them, teach them their native tongue, okay, their language, which is the Lashawan Qadash, okay. What another one is. Okay. See what else we got. There. Genesis 3 and 9. Okay. All right. We got another one here in the book of Genesis. Another example I'm going to go through. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Another example of a word changing. Okay. The root word where is in here. It's in this word right here. Ayah, ayah, ayah. Okay, but we put the ka in there, the ka in there. Which makes it possessive. Puts the you in there. Where are you? The ka makes it where are you? Okay, basically it's just it puts the you in there. It makes it possessive. Okay, you still have the ayah, but now it's ayaka. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Before it was just where. Ayah, where. But you put the ka in there, and now it's where are you? Okay. Okay, and that's in the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 9. Okay. You can find that in the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 9, when the Lord is looking for Adam. Okay. He's looking for Adam. Adam has tried to blend in. The Lord gave him this, okay, and other, along with the law, statutes, and commandments and how to live. He gave him, authority over all the animals, okay, all the beasts of the field, okay, which could be translated not only animals, but people. The Lord put Adam over all the people, okay, all the animals, all the trees, everything, the fish, the birds. The Lord put Adam over everything, okay? Gave him a language, okay? And he gave it up to be like the other beast, okay? He lowered himself back down to a lower state, trying to be like the nations that were around him, okay? And the Lord came looking for him, okay? And said, where art thou? That's what it says in the book, right? But we know it's saying, where are you? Okay. Verse 9, and the Lord God called unto Adam and said to him, where art thou? Okay. So it's going to be the last word right there in that. Okay, in that verse, okay? The Most High is asking Adam, where are you? I put you on top. Now look at you. You're on the bottom. You're just like everybody else, okay? So this is the word for where are you? Okay, the root word is ayah, okay? You put the ka in there and it's ayaka, okay? And it's where are you? Okay? You come into this truth, okay? We come into this, the I.S.U.P.K, and we learn, the truth, the reality of life, okay? We're no longer living a dream, okay? We come in to the school and we learn the truth of how this world operates. We have a leader that's willing to teach you and show you things that are going on in the earth, okay? Commanding General YAHANNA, he comes out and he sends generals and captains himself, officers, and we show you what's going on in the earth today. We show you how to live, okay? And you don't want to turn back and go back and do and put yourself, go back to sleep, basically. You wake up, you come into this truth, you know, you see the world for what it really is. And you're going to turn around and just go back to sleep. That's nonsense, okay? So you don't want to do that, because the Lord will deal with you, just like he dealt with Adam, okay? Adam wanted to go back to sleep and, you know, and just live a fantasy life again. And the Lord threw him out of the promised land, okay? So you don't want to do that. You want to stay, you know, you want to stay the course of what the Lord has for us, okay? That's rulership, okay? And when that rulership comes, depending on your obedience, is going to determine the state of your life when we do get the kingdom, okay? Okay? All of Israel will be chosen, but you know what I mean? We're trying to be the best service to our power that we can be. And that's the whole point, you know what I mean? Not just to be slack, okay? We're not put on this earth just to do whatever we want to do, okay? We're put on this earth, you have a purpose, and that is to serve your God, okay? You serve your God, and then whatever time you have to yourself, enjoy life, okay? But serve your power in everything you do, okay? And all that is just keeping the laws, okay? Your daily routine, your daily life, as long as you're keeping the laws, you're good to go, okay? You observe the Sabbath, you keep the feast days, okay? And when that's not happening, you have downtime, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself as long as it's lawful, you know what I mean? As long as you're not smoking and whoring, okay? Live, you know, the Lord wants you to have a good life, okay? Okay? So that's that. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to get off that. So, but, okay. So the root word was yah, okay, which meant where, but you put the ka in there and it makes it possessive, you, okay. Ka, and that is, where are you, okay. And that's how you deal with the Hebrew. That's how you deal with the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew language, okay? You just, you know, see how you just put that ka in there, and now it changes, okay, from ayah, where, to ayah ka, where are you, okay? Okay, that's that. That is an example. You have the root word. The root word. See, sometimes, you know what I mean. We put you can change the meaning of words, or just by putting certain characters in front of the word, and it'll change it, okay? Or behind it, okay? Okay, you could put preposition. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we can put, what is that? We can put the what in front of it. Okay, you put the what in front of it, and now it's and where are you? Okay, and where are you? Okay, there's many ways that you could change a Hebrew word just by putting a symbol in front or in back of the root word. Okay, and we went over that. We went over that for the past few weeks now. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So basically, you get the point. You can change these words just by adding a character or taking a character away, putting one in front or behind. Okay. We learned that for the past 3 weeks, how you put a character in the front or in the back. It'll make, it'll change the state of the word, okay? Okay, you can put characters behind the word, pre-adjective, or you can put a character in front of the word, which is a preposition, okay, a preposition. All right, let me see. All right, well, we close to the time, 3 more minutes, so I'm gonna just go ahead and shut it down. Okay. And I'll get with y'all tomorrow, live and in person right here in the building again. We'll be doing the Sabbath service, okay, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay. I appreciate, everybody being diligent and being in the class. Okay. I see y'all staying strong and being diligent. I see you in the Monday class, the Wednesday class, the Tuesday class, and the Friday class. Okay. The Sabbath service. So, you know what I mean? Most High in Christ for that. Just stay strong, stay diligent. Okay. And, may the Lord return tomorrow. You know what I mean? So with that, we are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under commanding General YAHANNA. We are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. Okay. Since 1969, we've been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are God's chosen people. Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and salute y'all out. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal Athab, Hashem Yahweh Shai to the sisters, okay? Shalom and good night. Y'all be safe.